Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today's question is, who is your soulmate? All I need you to do is choose one of these 5 hearts. Feel free to pause the video here for a few moments whilst you make your choice. You can meditate on the question. Use your gut instinct and your intuition to lead you to the heart for you. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen heart or pile. Okay, so let's get straight to group number 1. Hey there, group 1. Let's see who is your soulmate. So you were drawn to this pile. The first message is, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Okay. So I have all of your oracle and tarot messages in, well, all of these envelopes for each pile. So here is yours, group number 1. Okay, let's see. Let's lay them all out. Okay, group 1, here are your cards. So let's start turning them over and see what messages are coming through about who your soulmate is. So I am drawn to this one right in the center here. Time for a nap. Oh my God, okay. And the number 24. So you may resonate with the number 24 specifically. It could be the number 6 in numerology. It might be your life path number. But yes, this is certainly the energy of deep relaxation and maybe sleeping quite a lot. I am getting Taurus vibes coming through here. So your person may be Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. They may have these strong Turian placements where they can really go like the bull. They have all that energy, but then they really need to relax and be in their comfort zone and surrounded by luxury as well. So that's the first thing that's coming through. But I'm also seeing, well, it looks to be a fox in that picture. So I'm getting sort of dog or wolf vibes, foxes, cats. So they may have a strong connection with animals and pets. Okay, let's see what else we have. The world. Community. Okay. So I'm getting the sense that they may be a little bit of an introvert. So they may spend quite a lot of time either indoors, or they're not the most social of creatures here. I do feel like there's someone with this really wide perspective on things in the world, and that may also be why they shy away from being out in public all the time or socializing with too many people. So I am sensing they may be quite empathic and sensitive. They pick up on other people's vibrations very easily. So this may be why they just stay indoors or within their own company, or they feel they need to really be with people that they trust. They're not the typical social butterfly who can just flit around and get along with everybody and is a great conversationalist. And it's not that they're not a great conversationalist, but they have certain outlook. I'm getting this almost unconventional energy about them. So they may have these unconventional views, non-traditional in a way, but they just see the world in a very broad way. So I'm also getting Sagittarius. They also may like to travel, so they may have some Sagittarius in there as well, which would probably help to balance out this introverted side, because Sagittarius is quite the opposite. Extrovert, wants to socialize quite a lot. They're the person that walks down the street and knows everybody in their local town, okay? Yes, let's see what the Moonology says here. Oh my God. There we go. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. That's it. There we go. Sagittarius. So yes, definitely they have some strong Sagittarius within their chart somewhere. And they are great at looking at the bigger picture from a higher perspective. Yes. Okay, surrender to the divine. Full moon. They may have been born on a full moon. Then they may have this desire within them to be seen and to be center of attention or the spotlight, or they may naturally be very gifted, or recognition comes very easily to them and they could be naturally very popular. So this may also be why they feel drained at times, or that they need a nap, they need some time away. So yeah, definitely some very intense energies on both sides here. This is definitely a person that I think is going to keep you interested and possibly even on your toes a little bit here. Okay, golden unicorn, awaken to your soul's potential. Okay, yes. This is almost like what I'm sensing with this person. It's like they're a unicorn. It's like, how are they able to do so much, or how are they so lucky? And they may have even been like the golden child, rather than the black sheep. They're someone that's always shone really brightly, and they may have been sort of highly regarded as children or as teenagers, or just within their peer group, or they're just very naturally charismatic, and yeah, it's almost like they're a mythical creature. How do they do what they do, or how are they this gifted, or how are they this beautiful, or this talented, or even this kind, or whatever it may be, or this lucky. I'm definitely getting a lot of luck coming through here as well. So I mean, it's great, because if this is your soulmate and they've got all of this lucky energy, you'll receive a lot of that lucky energy as well. But it may already be resonating with some of what's coming through here for yourself, because with your soulmate, you will recognize some of yourself within them. But it's definitely more of a yin yang. So you complement one another. And this is the love where you feel comfortable with one another, but really comfortable just to be yourselves here. So let's see what this says. We've got star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So I'm going to read this in the upright. Some people get funny if I don't read, but I never read these ones in the reverse. Just a personal preference, which is what I can do. This is my channel, right? Okay, so they may have this very secretive side to them, which makes them more alluring, I feel, because they have that private energy, so they may not reveal too much. They may be very open, say on social media, with their business or about one aspect of their life, but there's definitely something that they like to keep private, and that may be about their relationships, but also about their ancestral patterns. They may keep their family quite hidden. It may be a protective energy that they don't want to share their family or those closest to them. But this could also be, I'm saying, about their beliefs or their religion, or something that they may be keeping hidden. Okay, that might not be something that you know about them, or that they reveal to you straight away, or they only feel comfortable revealing that to those closest to them. Two of Wands, yes, more fire. So they've definitely got to have some fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius within their chart. And I feel like that's something that you really need, group one. You need someone that's going to keep the fire burning, and that ignites your passion and keeps things exciting, because otherwise I sense you may get bored, because you do need that stimulation, and you may feel this need to travel and explore the world, or explore different cultures and explore different religions and explore different belief systems. Yes, exactly. Judgment here in reverse. So yes, your person, your soulmate, may be worried about being negatively judged. Okay, it may even be to you. For those of you that do already recognize this person, I do feel that they just want to keep something to themselves, because they are afraid. They're afraid of the repercussions of what they feel and believe. Okay, there's definitely something, or even worried about their family and their family's beliefs and being cast out. Okay, so it could go in so many ways, but yeah, there's definitely the worry of, okay, could I be judged here in some way? So let's see what else we've got here. We've got the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Okay, I feel like this person is they're very flexible with all of this mutual fire with Sagittarius here, but as I said, the Taurus is what came through as well. So they may be Taurus rising, again, Taurus sun or moon here, but definitely a prominent placement, either in Taurus or another earth sign. But Taurus is a fixed sign, so that's why it's much more of a stubborn energy, because it's fixed and immovable here, whereas Sagittarius is flexible, sort of can go with the flow a little bit more here. So I do feel they've got this side to them where they will cut someone off or leave a situation, and once they're done, they are done, and they really do close that door and they move on, especially because they are naturally gifted and lucky and, social and popular. They always have other options. But I feel when they are with the person that they love, when they connect with you as a soulmate, that's it for them, almost till death do us part. Okay, that's what I'm sensing. Like, they're not someone that's going to dilly-dally going back to the past You know, they're going to stay connected to you. However, they will want to feel like they're the center of your world. Sometimes they may come across a little self-absorbed because they have been handed quite a lot, I do feel, in their life. And it doesn't mean they don't work hard for it, because again, they have all of these natural qualities, and they're very loving and charming and fun to be around, and very intelligent as well. Okay, because to see things from these different perspectives, they may have some Libra within their chart too, where they're able to look at both sides of the coin and disseminate certain arguments and politics, quite possibly, or religious aspects or economics or something. But they're definitely into the broader things in life, and you know, they're not settled with just how things are. But this person, I feel like, is really going to steal your heart. Like really, like when you meet them, like that's it. Like deep in your heart, you already know the answer and it feels right. And that is how you're going to feel with this person. You may feel like, oh, I'm just going to tag along with them for a moment and just go along on their adventures. But that's what they want. They want that partner to go and explore with them. And again, whether that's actually outdoors exploring, traveling overseas, or whether it's exploring philosophies or just higher knowledge in some way, they always like to be learning and on the move. Okay. Oh my God. I can't believe left this to the last as well. Yes. Okay, so I'm really excited. This is amazing. Engagement ring. So engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, and complete union. Yes, this is beautiful. So this is where this is going to head for you. This is definitely a long-lasting and loving commitment. I mean, and this is what that energy is. This is soulmate energy. So this is the person you're going to be with here. And it really does feel like death do you part. So, you know, this person is forever. So I'm just going to have a look at some of these career messages. There's some random ones in here, so like all sorts. So let's have a look. What have we got for you? What's coming through? Who is your soulmate? What do they do? What can you tell me? Career types. And there's some other random ones in here as well. So let's see what comes through. Fire brigade. Again, those of you that are regulars here, you know that this one... I've just given it so much energy because I always say it comes out, so it does. So you may want to take that one with a pinch of salt, you may not. Good old fire brigade loves it. Okay, what else have we got for your soulmate? We've got be honest. This one, love yourself. Carer. Oh my goodness. Okay, we've got police. Again, feel free to take these with a pinch of salt because they're obviously very specific, but they may give a bit of an idea as to the type of interest that they have, or the jobs they do or have done or could do. Soulmate, yes, we know this is soulmate energy. Graphic designer. We've got the 7th house and creative. Listen to the signs, and I want that top one there. Okay, mechanic. All of these jobs that have come out so far are definitely very intense and on the move. As I said, your person is like, I don't know, jack of all trades. Doesn't mean they're master of none, but they definitely have a lot of strings to their bow. There's a lot that they can do, and a lot of these jobs seem very high impact, high energy, and either quite exciting or high pressure. With police, possibly fire brigade may resonate. But then, you know, on the flip side, we've got yoga teacher, so they may be into fitness, working with the body or working with the mind as well, and feeling nice and relaxed. So that's something that may interest them as well. Mechanic, so again, it might be something that they are interested in. They might be someone that can fix your car, okay, which is always a plus, right? But it may be something that might actually do that as a job, or they might be an engineer of some kind where they're using their hands to create things as well. I feel like they've got a lot of imaginative and innovative ideas. So yeah, it's like they really do have like the best of both worlds here. It's like they've got the energy, they've got the movement, the go. They know when to relax, they know when to stand their ground. they're very creative. So yeah, there's just, honestly, this person, well, they just seem perfect. They really do. And that's how it does feel with your soulmate. It really does. Listen to the signs. I do feel like your person does have a lot of self-love and high self-esteem, okay? For some, it may be that they're very balanced with that and they just have that self-love, and they're also very good at giving love and being compassionate towards others as well. For some of others, it may be that it can go into overdrive. They may even be a little bit vain at times. So yeah, but I just feel like they really take care of themselves, and you know, they have to have their full cup in order to be able to pour from it to give to you. So you know, they're definitely in a very good place here. And the lovely thing is we've had the 7th house, which is the house of relationships, love, relationships, partnerships. Okay, it's more Libra energy as well. So yeah, I just feel like they'd really want a balanced relationship with you, give and take, even though they may be used to getting things their way. So sometimes that might be, you know, something that you have to go back and forth about and be honest. This person is going to have their flaws, as will you, but you'll be able to complement each other, I feel. And I feel you're going to be able to ground this person quite a lot when they need it. And this person's going to sort of lift you up and get you out exploring things and doing things. So yeah, I definitely feel that in a relationship sense, this is also going to just be very committed, and this does signify a marriage. You know, again, there's so many marriage long-term significations here for you. So this is really exciting, I feel. And also with listen to the signs, I do feel like you're going to be receiving signs, or maybe you already are. So the fact that you chose group 1, maybe you are drawn to the number 1. So you might start seeing 1s in synchronicities, number 11, the master number. You may have a 1 number in your life path, or maybe you meet this person in 1 day, 1 month, 1 week, 1 year, who knows, right? But definitely something about the number 1, but also the number 7. So those numbers may resonate as well. So I also am sensing that maybe your person is very naturally funny as well. I feel like this person's really going to make you laugh, and they may have a very light sense of humor, and maybe those are the types of films that they're into, is like comedies or something, or maybe those are the types of things you're going to be watching together. So I do hope that this resonated for you, and if it did, please let me know down in the comments below, and please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. So for those of you who chose a group number 2 or heart number 2, who is your soulmate? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Okay, so that's your first message. Let's see what your next message is. So I've got all of your oracle and tarot cards in this envelope. So let's lay them out and see what they say. Okay, so group 2, let's see. Who is your soulmate? So which card am I drawn to? I'm actually drawn to this one first. Okay, wow. We've got nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. That is a very strange soulmate energy. Okay, but let's see what else is coming through. Okay, so we've got a new moon in Taurus. But immediately I'm sensing with that Taurus that they may be well-moneyed, okay? They may have a good financial situation, and, you know, money might be very important to them. Also feeling like they're in luxury and that they're able to relax at times. But let's see what else we're getting here. Okay, financial constraints, which is in reverse. The goddess of the moon in reverse. Wow. So yeah, I feel like your person was going through some financial troubles. You know, they may have had some debt or some responsibilities, or they weren't able to get ahead in the way that they needed to in some way. But I do feel like that shifted for them, and they've worked really hard and they've gotten out of the situation that made them feel like it was void of course. Okay, so it's like that, the black hole, and you know, anything that happens in the void of course, well, and you should never make any important decisions or do anything that you want to last in a void of course moon. So yeah, it's almost like they may have got out of this place where they were feeling quite low and stressed out, okay? We've got star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission and activation, dolphin. Yeah, okay, wow. Healing wisdom is surfacing, stop and listen. We have dolphin and then star bathing. So yeah, your person may have a lot of water within their chart as well. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So they're definitely someone that's very sensitive, okay? They may like to have long baths or showers, or they might like to go swimming. Swimming might be their thing, or going out on a boat, or just being connected to the water, and maybe to water creatures, maybe even diving or something. Yeah, it's like I see them diving really deep here. Yeah, so they might be like a deep sea swimmer or diver, or looking for kind of buried treasure almost, is what I'm getting. I don't know, maybe they're a pirate, okay? Who knows? It's your soulmate, not mine. Yeah, okay. Let's see what else is coming through. Six of Swords reverse. So that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini with that air. And then we've got the Emperor in reverse, sign of Aries. Okay. But I am still drawn here to the Goddess of the Moon in reverse. So they may not be the most intuitive or aligned in an intuitive way. But I feel like they really need their soulmate, you, to help open their eyes to things, to help them follow their gut and their intuition, because I'm getting that they sometimes just go full steam ahead, okay? They maybe plow through things without really thinking, so it's quite impulsive. They may have felt, especially with, again, in connection to their finances or possibly their health or their foundations, okay, where they felt out of control, or they didn't have any power in a situation. This may have been something that they genuinely had no control over. If this was a severing of a work contract connection, or there was either that happened to them, okay, that was out of their control, or this is something where they have made some mistakes, okay, and they lost control themselves, okay. So that's why I feel like they need you. They need this person to just ground them a little bit, to stabilize them here, because I do feel like their mind tends to go backwards. So they may sometimes slip into a depression at times and feel very low. And especially if they have suffered in the past, this may even be their childhood, that they struggled through their childhood. Their parents may have had financial issues or something. And it's like they're always trying to break free from that. But it's like there's a negative thought cycle, like a programming of negative thinking about either money, or it could even be either that they had plenty of money, but there was a sense of it feeling restricted. Maybe their parents were very involved in their finances, possibly, okay, so that could be for some of you. But I do feel like they can go back to the past and ruminate a little bit. So again, that's why I feel like they need you to ground them and to bring them to the present moment here. Okay, so we have go the distance. And the cheetah, yeah. So I do feel this person is in it for the long haul, though. When they're with you, they really are going to be with you. There's no stopping them. And I do also feel like, again, with that Aries, I feel like the full steam ahead, like when you meet, like they're going to come towards you. You're not going to have any doubts of their affections and what they're wanting. They will pursue you and they will woo you. They will date you. They'll wine and dine you. Because they know that those things are important in relationships, because it's things that they feel are important. They may have a love language of gift giving, okay? Maybe they appreciate gifts or giving of gifts, okay? So then we have the girl with a snake, and we have seduction, okay? Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party influence. So as you can see, this is like in an office or a work setting. So you might meet this person through work. And then empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. Yeah, so this person may have been in a narcissistic, codependent relationship in the past. They may have been drawn to be in third-party situations. But again, this feels like this was the past, okay? Because when they come together with you, it's not going to be third party. It's not going to be a love triangle. It's not to say that when you meet this person for the first time that they're not with someone else, but it won't start in that way. You will both be completely unattached and then ready to attach to one another. That's the energy of a soulmate. We're not talking about twin flames or karmic relationships. This is the soulmate, the person you are going to have that long-term relationship with. This is the person you're going to go the distance with, okay? And they're going to go the distance with you, and their feelings are reciprocal, okay? And it feels balanced and even, and you know, there is reciprocity there in love and care for one another, that unconditional love. So okay, let's take a little look at career and a few other little random ones I've got in here. Let's see what else is coming through about them. You know, this could be about the actual jobs that they do, they're interested in doing, or just their interests in general here. So first one we do have is writer. So they may be someone that, yeah, enjoys to write or to read. You know, they might have a blog, or they might write books, okay? But they definitely like to spend a lot of time expressing their ideas, okay? And then we have health and beauty. Yes, so they may be interested in health and beauty, working with the physical body, working with, you know, making things look good. And again, that makes sense with that Taurus. Maybe they like, you know, to shop in luxury places and to take care of themselves and their appearance. Or it might be that they like to help others take care of themselves and their appearances. But usually one goes hand in hand with the other anyway. Okay. Journalist, wow, yes, journalist, writer. They definitely enjoy either writing articles or reading articles, or, you know, looking into things or interviewing people. And definitely some Gemini now that's coming through. Like, they love to communicate, you know, they love to think about things and maybe construct pieces of writing, okay? And I just realized what I've got on the floor here, which is teacher. Okay, so they may be a teacher. They might teach English or journalism or creative writing. But they could teach other things. And again, this just may be the things that they are just interested in, or in the ways in which you may also meet as well. We also have retail here. So shopping, yes, again, more Taurus. Definitely love to shop. And let's see what else. We've got let it go. Yeah, I do feel like that's about letting go of the past, letting go of these negative thought cycles. Reiki healer, they may be seeing a Reiki healer at this time, working through their emotional or their root chakra issues. Yoga teacher, yeah, so they may be going down that path at this moment, or it may be that this is the arena in which they meet you. If you're someone that's into these areas, okay, you could be a Reiki healer or yoga teacher, or again, any of these other industries here you could work within. And that's how you end up coming together. But I definitely see this enlightenment there. And I really do feel like you are going to help enlighten them. You're going to really open their eyes to something. Okay, it could be the other way around, but I'm sensing more so that, yeah, that you're going to be the one that opens their eyes, maybe to the spiritual realms, maybe to yoga. Or emotionally healing through the body. Yes, I just remembered as well. We've also got Dolphin, which says healing wisdom is surfacing, stop and listen. Yeah, so this is where they, again, may have come to a stop. Maybe they've always charged forwards and not given their emotions a second thought. Whereas, again, either when they meet you or at this time, they're starting to be more in tune and get more open with themselves. Especially during this last year has been a bit of a crazy year for everybody, and I think it's certainly shifted a lot of people's views and opinions, even about their own health and bodies, no matter what their specific opinions are. But definitely people have become more aware. Okay, don't wait. Yes, again, I just felt there's definitely this impatience within them. So yeah, but when you meet them, you're not going to be confused about how they feel about you. They may not be totally upfront expressing themselves, but they're definitely going to be there pursuing you. Okay, we've got nail tech. Okay, so again, they could be a nail tech, or they could just be very keen on, you know, manicures, you know, keeping themselves well groomed. Okay, release envy, and then last one. Okay, last two then, and we've stop, I swear to God. Right, get ready, and then fire brigade, fire brigade. Sorry, it always comes out, so, you know, we just got to get used to it. So yeah, of course, we could take that literally or not, but I'm going to try not to give it too much more attention, or I'm just going to take it out of the deck. But then I kind of feel bad. Is that weird? Anyway, release envy and get ready. Yes, so I feel like with the get ready, that means that they're coming through quite soon. Okay, I just feel like you need to get ready. That's what I'm feeling. That get ready because they're here, or yeah, they're like round the corner. Release envy. That may be something for you if you've been envying a situation or someone else's situation. It may be a sign of let that go so this person can come in. You know, don't look at the glass as half empty, or look at something online and feel like that's, you know, the real accurate portrayal of what's going on behind closed doors. There's something about that, okay? But if that doesn't resonate for you, I feel like that's something about your person. So they may be shy and coming out. Maybe that they've had to release envious thoughts about, you know, certain situations, or it may be, again, how they've kind of been programmed, you know, throughout their upbringing, or, you know, if they've been surrounded by poverty, or, you know, people not in the best of places, and they've had to really break free from those trains of thought, okay? But you may need to let something else go in order to create that space for them to come in. So let me know down in the comments below if this resonates for you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 3 or heart number 3, let's have a look at your soulmate. So when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of love and life. So that's your first message. All of your oracle and tarot messages are in here in your envelopes. So let's lay them all out and see what's coming through for you. Okay, so I'm drawn to this one first, actually. So the first image we have here, we've got panda. Okay, balance. Ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. So this may be very literal. Maybe a person likes pandas or monochrome, okay, black and white. So something about black and white. Maybe they have black and white interiors in their car or in their home. Okay, maybe they wear very dark eye makeup as well. So I don't know, something about that. Definitely, it could be something about the, you know, Asian influence as well that they enjoy. Let's see what else is coming through. Okay, so we've got the South Node. Excuse me. Don't let your past hold you back. New moon in Virgo. It's time to give rather than take. Your life is a canvas. So look at all these beautiful greens and earthy tones that are coming through. So definitely sensing a lot of earth sign energy with your person. Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, so they may have those signs within their chart, their sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or Mars, Mercury, possibly their north or south node as well. Sorry, my throat is starting to go a little bit now, so I'm sensing something to do with their throat chakra. So whether there's somebody that's a very a naturally gifted speaker, or a singer, or someone that very much likes to communicate, and sometimes that could go in one direction and then the other. Sometimes they could talk a lot, or they might not talk very much at all, but hopefully we'll be able to unpick and see which side of the coin they're on. But yeah, and I keep touching my heart. I know you can't see me, but my hand is placed so closely to my heart. So I'm really feeling that with all the pinks actually as well, and I'm drawn to this rose quartz here. So something to do with your person's heart chakra. So I do feel that they've got a very open heart chakra, and they may have been dealing with some old wounds, either in their childhood or past life. But I sense that there's somebody that is a natural nurturer, possibly a healer. They could work as a doctor, a carer, or a Reiki healer, or a nurse, or this might just be how they are. It might not be the career that they choose, but it may be how they are with their family, or certainly how they are in the connection with you. I do feel that they are very naturally creative, and we've got artist here, manifestation, creative accountability. So yeah, your person may be a painter, or they like to explore the great outdoors. Yeah, definitely like to be grounded in the earth's energy. Maybe they really like pink flowers as well, or, you know, subtle dusty pinks around their home, or even in their garden or in their surroundings. So they might be a king gardener as well as coming through. Yeah, but definitely this person has a really vivid and beautiful imagination. Oh, wow. Okay, we've got the 7th chakra here. Okay, and the number 41, which would be 5 in numerology. So that your person may have a life path number 5. But some of this may resonate with you also. You know, you could have a life path number 5, you know, and that may be how you connect, okay? But certainly with the 7th chakra, this person is connected to the divine. So they may be into tarot or divination, astrology, you know, anything that feels like they're connected to something that's bigger than them. You know, they may be very naturally intuitive and in tune with messages from source. They could be a natural medium, gifted medium, where they, you know, connect with people that have passed on, or animals that have passed on or something. Yeah, definitely animals coming through as well. So we've got round and round. And we've got daughter value. Okay, yeah, so your person really values themselves. They believe in their gifts, they believe in their abilities, and you know, they may be in a good financial place right now, or a very good financial place. You know, for some of you, this might be that they are just very well moneyed, and then they have, you know, all of this extra cash to spend, you know, amazing. Or maybe that your person is financially securing themselves. I feel like your person has worked really hard to get to this place. I think it's been a bit of a struggle, but they certainly have come to a place of safety and security. You know, they may have had root chakra issues, it being imbalanced in some way, and them not feeling safe or secure in themselves, in their home, in their financial situation, or in their health. But it definitely feels like things have taken a karmic turn in a positive direction. But they have put in the work, and with that Virgo detail-oriented vibe that's coming through, you know, they're very good at looking at the fine details of things and zooming in and working very hard. Virgo rules the 6th house in the astrological system, so it's the house of work, daily routine, okay, and pets. So yeah, I do feel like your person has that longevity, and they all keep going until they get what they desire, whether that is a job or a person. You know, they really do have that. Sometimes they may get a little bit obsessive, okay, too obsessive on things, again, whether that's spiritually or creatively or in love or about money. But at the moment, it does feel like they're quite balanced here. And then we've got Knave of Cups, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And then we have 10 of Cups here in reverse. So yeah, definitely a lot of emotional intuition that comes through from this person. But this may have been their childhood here, where they didn't have a happy childhood emotionally. It doesn't mean that they were mistreated necessarily, or that there was any problems on anyone else's side, but internally there may have been some issues within them. They didn't feel happy. Something about them didn't feel happy or secure here, okay? And it's like they needed their cups to be full. And again, what was coming through about the heart chakra? Yeah, so they may have been working very hard on their heart chakra. But I do feel that it may be an ongoing issue, and it is something that they do need to work on. And that's why they need to have lots of pinks and greens around them, or they need to connect with their heart and with nature, and yeah, to feel like that they can keep going on, because I feel like their mind spins quite a lot. So there could be a lot of ruminating with this person. They are a deep thinker. They may not always express, but they may express their deep thoughts and feelings through their art, okay, or their creative endeavors. Okay, so we have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. And then we have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier, yes. So yeah, I really do feel like your person has transitioned, okay? They have gone from a place where they felt very low, that their past was holding them back, their worry about failure, their worry about, losing that emotional stability and fulfillment within their life, worrying about losing their value in themselves. But they have come to a place now where they are making healthy decisions, healthy choices. They may have chosen unhealthy partnerships in their past. So I do feel like when you come together, it's going to be something brand new, because you may be resonating with a lot of this as well. You may have come out of this type of situation, or come out of some negative relationships or toxic relationships, and you're ready to make those healthy choices. Because I feel like your person, they may have had some past addictions as well, or this could be about their health. Maybe they're on a new health kick, or they've given up smoking, or they're trying to work through anger issues or obsessive issues. Again, whatever it might be for your person, I just feel like they've gone from, you know, a place where things felt very low. They've been craving balance, been craving stability within their life. And this is when you come into this, okay? Because this is that unconditional love. It's reciprocal. This is the love that is everlasting and is going to last, I feel, as long as you both shall live, okay? It really does feel like that. And that is what soulmate energy is. It's not twin flame or karmic, where it's a roller coaster, up, down, on, off. This is, you know, the person that's going to be stable. You're going to feel straight away connected and comfortable with one another. And, you know, it's going to be mutual. This is not going to be unreciprocated, okay? This is and it's just going to feel right. And I do feel like divine timing and higher source is at work here as well. So especially if you've been working on manifesting, your person may have been trying to manifest as well, or imagining you, or you imagining them. And I do feel like something's happening right now. There is something that is happening within both of your energies where you are starting to align. Okay, you're both at this place where you're both ready for each other. It's just about coming together and allowing the divine to just let it happen. So not overthinking it and over planning it, how and when, just knowing you are meant to be with this person and you are going to be with this person. They're coming in, but you need to trust is what I'm feeling for you. So I'm just going to have a look at these messages here. There's some really random ones. Okay, we've got mechanic. So these could be literal jobs that either they do, but possibly you do, or interests that either of you have. Okay, this one clearly wants to come out. We've got hypnotherapist. And I have also picked a noughties themed love song as well for you, which I will let you know in a moment. We have the 7th house. Okay, that one. Cleaner. That makes so much sense with the Virgo. Yeah, so they may be a very clean person. They may work as a cleaner or have a cleaning business. But definitely they keep a lot of pride, I feel like, in their home. Okay, but I'll start saying, I've just got so much I want to say already. I have to hold back just a moment. So we've pulled them all out. We've got someone is watching you. Ooh. Okay, I'm just going to take the top one. Journalist, and then one more. I want that one. Nail tech. Okay, yes. I feel like your person is maybe already knows you. Okay, so they may already be planning to come towards you. You may already know this person as well. If this person is resonating and you're like, yes, I've been keeping an eye on this person, I've been watching them. Okay, so you may have that knowledge about this person, but again, if you're like, no, I don't know, then this person, I feel like, either knows you now or they're going to start watching you. That just sounds creepy, doesn't it? But again, with that Virgo energy that comes through, Virgo is the sign, the card of the hermit. Okay, hermit is the introvert and stays indoors. Okay, doesn't like to leave, can be a little bit reclusive at times. So they may be a little bit like that. And they may just be taking their time and waiting for the right moment to strike. Okay. But yeah, definitely, I feel like they're going to take some time watching you before they actually approach you. Now, don't change anything about what you're doing. You know, just be yourself, but certainly don't change anything, you know, about that you're doing here, because this person's going to love you unconditionally for you. So you're not going to need to try to do anything, even though you know that they're watching you. But yes, I do feel like this person is very neat and well groomed and manicured and pedicured. So yeah, I feel like this person likes to take care of the fine details about their appearance and maybe about their home as well. They're very particular, maybe bordering on OCD at times, but you know, they like things to be neat and tidy and to feel like they have that order and organization, because that ultimately just makes them feel less anxious, I feel, at times, because they know where everything is and they just always like to feel put together so they can make a positive impression at all times. Yeah, it's like they always have to have that, not a front necessarily, but like they just like to, yeah, well, they don't like to give too much away necessarily. If they were going through a hard time, they're still someone that's going to get dressed, suited and booted, or put their makeup on, get their hair done, you know, just to keep up appearances, right? So, and hypnotherapists, so they may be getting some hypnotherapy at the moment, but they may also do that for work. You may resonate with that also. But yeah, they may just be spending some time working through some past addictions. Again, oh yes, healthy choices. Yeah, so maybe they're getting hypnotherapy to help them with the addictions, okay? Or some other type of therapy that's helping them through that right now. You know, they may be someone that's able to fix your car. Okay, that is always a plus, right? This person's going to be very good with their hands. Take that how you will, right? But definitely this person is either great with mechanics or with engineering or, you know, DIY or something. But again, we're coming back to the artist energy. Yeah, this person's very talented with their hands, maybe even with music. Maybe they like to play an instrument or something, or piano or violin. I don't know where that came from. So yeah, guitar, quite possibly a string instrument. Yes, for sure. Then journalists. So this person may also be a writer, a blogger. They may be interested in, you know, disseminating arguments and, you know, being interested in looking beyond, you know, their own homes. So maybe that's what they spend a little time doing at home as well, is, you know, researching certain things or being very interested in current affairs and what's sort of happening within the world. They definitely have this want for higher knowledge and expansion. And I do feel that there's someone that is very loving and they're open, and that's what they want from you. But I feel like that's something you're more than willing to give this person, because it is that, again, reciprocal energy. When you do meet, it's just going to feel so amazing, so comfortable. You'll just fall into each other's arms, and it's just going to be everything that you wished it would be and more. Okay, so I hope that this resonates for you, and please let me know down in the comments below if it does or did, and please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Hey group 4, let's see who is your soulmate. Let's look at your first message. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Okay. So I've got your oracle and tarot messages in this envelope. So let's lay them all out and see what other messages are coming through. Okay, let's see. I'm drawn to this one first. Okay, so we've got victory in reverse. Interesting. And then man holding a coin. Okay, so we've got strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. But I do feel like this person is in a good financial position. Okay, they're secure in themselves, they are secure with their finances, and I sense that they have financial freedom and maybe even money to burn. I'm not sure about this victory in reverse, because I'm going to look at the surrounding cards, but this could mean that they refuse to fail. So they could have a lot of fire and energy within them where they will not let go of something and they refuse to give up. Okay, it may also mean that they failed in something previously, and yeah, but I'm still getting this kind of headstrong vibe where they're still not willing to give up or give in to failure. Okay, we've got Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Oh wow, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. And they may have been born on a full moon or a new moon. Yeah, so quite polar opposites here. So a win-win outcome is forecast, Libra. So yeah, so we've got air energy and lots of earth. So yeah, and this makes sense with the hard work is paying off, this determination that they have within them. Like again, they're a fighter. They do not give up. They have a lot of discipline. And I feel like your person needs to have some routine and structure in their life to feel like they're grounded. Okay, they really are working towards security. Okay, so wherever they're at, I do feel they've got to that place of security, but it hasn't come at an easy price. They may have had to sacrifice some other things within their life. Wow, yeah, and as I said that, we've got 5 of Cups here, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But it's certainly a feeling of heartbreak and loss and pain. So they have experienced some pain here. Whether that's they've had to sacrifice a relationship for their work and career, or friendships, or fun, or this could even be in their past, their childhood. They could have felt very alone, or maybe even that they lost someone they're grieving for, a family member, a parent, or a friend, or someone who passed away. But yeah, so there's, as I said, all of this hard work and their security has come at a price. Yeah, okay, let's see what else. Wow, okay, so we've got a Seven of Swords. So some kind of deception here. Okay, definitely something where either they feel like they were lied to, but I also feel like lies is something that they truly detest. They may be someone that's quite upfront, you know, they say it like it is, and, you know, they detest people that talk in riddles. Yes, because I almost sense that maybe not the most talkative of people. They think a lot of the time, but they can be quite calculated in what they say. Like, they don't just want to speak for the sake of it. It's like they want to speak when they feel like they've actually got something important to say. So maybe a bit of like the strong silent type, okay, especially with that bear. Again, very grounded and secure. But they do need and crave a partner here, okay? With Libra, Libra needs to have a partner. So they do feel like they need someone that takes them out of their hole, you know, that they've like hibernated in at times, or, you know, get them into a place where they can have a bit of fun, because they do spend a lot of time working really hard, but they are incredibly loyal, okay? And I do feel like there either could be a friendship first, so it may be a friend you already know, it may be a new friendship that you make, maybe even connection to work, okay? Because of all this money and work stuff, I definitely feel there could be some work connection, whether you work with them or you provide a service to them, they come to you for something, or vice versa. But yeah, it definitely feels like you're going to have a very strong foundation of friendship first, and that's really going to give you that longevity within your romantic relationship as well, because without the friendship there, you know, that's why infatuation tends to dissipate. If it is infatuation, and if it's only about appearances and physical attraction, you know, eventually that does fade, and what's left is, you know, friendship, hopefully, because think about how much time you spend with a person. You know, you're not always in the bedroom, you know, you're sharing lives with one another, so you've got to be able to be friends, you know, so that you can have that happy and harmonious relationship and connection. But yeah, I feel more so than any other today that you're going to have the strongest friendship, and it's really just going to go from strength to strength, okay? And we've got the snake, okay? So competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman, okay. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and then making new memories. I am sensing maybe your person has just either walked away from someone, okay? This person could have walked away from them as well, with that sadness there and the sense of pushing forwards regardless. But yeah, they may be at this very moment just missing someone. I feel most of the time with soulmates that once you're together, that's it. You're together and there's no split ups here. But, you know, I want to never say never. So it may be that you were with a person a long time ago, but there has to have been a considerable amount of time from the breakup to the reconciliation for, you know, a good amount of things to have changed, the issues that caused the breakup, you know, for those to have been resolved, so you can come back together in that way. So yeah, if there's someone that you feel makes sense to all of this, then yeah, this could be that reconciliation, and they're thinking about that. And with the snake, and I mean, there can be such a negative connotation to the snake, especially in Western culture, you know, but it can be revered in other cultures, in Indian cultures. So, you know, it can be a very prosperous sign. So you could take that, you know, that they again have that prosperity, but also I don't feel like this person. I don't feel like they're a snaky person or goes behind people's backs or anything like that. But again, it may have been in the past. But if that was the case, I feel like it was past. Whether this was with you or someone else, I feel like that is long gone. Okay, but again, it could be someone else's energy externally. And behaving that way towards them here. But I just feel like they're more the open and honest type, you know, like the soul to the earth, okay? They're happy to work for what they get. They're not someone that expects things for free, and, you know, that's why they're, you know, honest, and they may believe in karma as well and doing the right thing, okay? So I'm just going to look at some of these random messages. There's some careers in here as well. Okay, so we have nurse that's jumped out there. So, because these may be careers that they're interested in, careers they've done, careers they will do, even careers or interests that you may have as well. And it may even be a link to how you meet. Okay. Okay, we've got 2. Let's take these 3. We've got police, interior designer. Oh yeah, it could make sense actually. Interior designer. I'll come back to that in a moment though. Travel consultant. Be silent. Driver. Got the 3rd house. Builder. Makeup artist. Okay, I'll just take one more. Right, 7th house. That's come out nearly every time today, which makes sense though. Release envy and then lawyer. Okay, so quite a mix here. So I'm definitely seeing a lot to do with the home here. Interior design, builder. So yeah, and with all that Capricorn and earth energy, so they may be a builder or an architect or work on, you know, the structure of things. Okay, it could be literal structure, okay, working with their hands and building things from the ground up, but it could be more figurative, or working on the structure of society. So, you know, for some of them they may be a lawyer, okay, which makes sense with the Libra energy, 7th house, lawyer, legal matters. So they could work within that industry as well. But again, they may just be well versed on certain laws, regulations, or, you know, their own rights or something, you know, that might be something that they're just interested in. Okay. Driver, they may enjoy driving because again, we've got that be silent. So yeah, I definitely feel like they do like to have some time alone. So there will be a level of independence, I feel, in your relationship. But even like they may just like to drive with you and you could just sit there and just listen to music and just chill with one another. But they may even like they drive long distances or something. This may indicate a long distance relationship, quite possibly, that either you're in or that you will be in at some point as well. Okay, and yeah, travel consultant. So yeah, definitely something within travel that either you are both interested in, maybe even relocating together to another country, or building a home together in another country. Yeah, definitely. I feel like there's a lot of innovation that come into your connection and building a strong family unit as well. Yeah. Police. I don't know why. It could have something to do with how you meet. But again, any of these could, I don't know, you could be pulled over by the police. Maybe they are a policeman. Maybe you work for the police and you pull someone over and it happens to be the love of your life, right? Yeah. I don't know what that means. Or again, they could work for the police, or there's something about maybe you both feel a certain way about the police, good or bad. I don't know. Maybe there's a common interest there or something. And then we've got the 3rd house, which is the house of Mercury and the mind. So yeah, they definitely like to think a lot. There's a lot of stimulation within their mind. It also rules siblings as well. So yeah, it may even be that you meet through siblings, okay? Maybe one of your siblings has a friend and you come into contact in that way, okay? Makeup artist, okay? They could be a makeup artist. You could also be, you know, someone just maybe into makeup or, oh yes, and then we have, sorry, I forgot about this, nurse as well. Yeah, so again, they could be a nurse. You could be, you know, work within that caring profession and really wanting to help people. Okay, so yeah, definitely getting a lot of open heart energy from this person as well, even though it may not seem like it. But I just feel like they are that person with the heart of gold. And again, you have that long-lasting commitment with this person. It's reciprocal. And yeah, I just feel like you're going to be making a lot of memories together. And I see you taking a lot of photos as well and videos, maybe even blogging your travels or your experiences. Just feel drawn to just one more. So one more for you, your soulmate. Okay. Tarot reader. Okay, very specific. Okay, so they could be a tarot reader. you could also be. Could be your energy. If you're watching this tarot video, it might be something that you're into as well. But it may even be you meet through a tarot reading or something. I don't know. You fall in love with your tarot reader, or you fall in love with your client, or I don't know. Or that you go and have a specific tarot reading with someone. Clearly there's some reason I felt very drawn to choose another one, and the fact that it came out, maybe this is for me. No. I just feel like your person is very wise. I feel like they are, either intuitively intelligent or, very knowledgeable about certain subjects, and they have this thirst for knowledge and to travel and to create things. It's like, I feel like that they really need to see physical things created. They like to see like the before and after of things. Okay, it could even be about working with the body, the physical body, personal training, etc., something like that. But or again, healing and helping people to feel better. They just like to see that they've made a difference in the world. Okay, so I do hope that this resonates for you, group 4, and please let me know down in the comments below if it does, and please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, group number 5. Who is your soulmate? Let's look at your first message. We have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay. So I'm glad that this looks like a nice fun one for the last pile. So I've got all of your oracle and tarot cards in this envelope. Let's lay them all out and see what's coming through for you. Okay, group 5. I'm drawn to this one first. Let's see. Oh, man holding a heart, and the number 7. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Storm warning in reverse. Okay, we've got it's time to take action. New moon in Aries, so there may be Aries as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury. But also Pisces we've got here. Balance, spirituality and practicality. Yes, so definitely, look at the contrast we have here. Even in the colours, we've got all of this red. We've got Aries taking that action. We've got that dry, hot heat. We've got that dry and hot temperature, and then over here we've got the complete opposite with Pisces. We've got this cold, wet energy, right? But very flexible. I just feel like they've got a lot going for them, and maybe they've got 2 sides. So they may have Gemini as well as Libra, but yeah, they may have this very hot and cold side to them, where they're very emotionally in tune and spiritually balanced, maybe needing to feel like they're balancing their spiritual practices with practicality within their life, but also that they need to have that drive, that ambition, where they can take action and move forwards with things. They may be a business person or someone that owns their own business, or they just have a lot of energy. So they may be very physically active and like to be outdoors or to play sports. I just feel like they're a bit of an adrenaline junkie as well. But I feel like they have that heart of gold, and that they wear their heart on their sleeve. So they may even be a little, I won't say immature, but Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It is like the baby of the zodiac. So they may have that almost like childlike way of just being really upfront, like, I love you, like after 2 weeks, or just being very like playful, having fun. So this just feels like, a very like fun, I think you're going to have a lot of laughs together, and I just feel like you're going to be very playful, and maybe you'll play fight or you poke fun at one another, and it just feels very something that you're both needing right now. You just need that where you can just feel like you can be silly around this person, and you can feel comfortable enough with them to do that as well, like really just being yourself and not holding anything back, because I just feel like this person is not going to do that. Okay, so we've got message in a bottle. I'm going to come back to that, and I'll tell you why shortly. So we've got chameleon, soul tree. It is safe to be seen. Okay, so this person might have a lot of mutable energy within their chart, and the mutable signs, we've got Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. So those are all the most flexible signs. So they may be very amenable, even though they do wear their heart on their sleeve, but they may sometimes do things just to appease others, or they may be a bit of a people pleaser at times, okay? Not necessarily. It could also be they're able to just fit in with a big group of people, you know, of people of different varieties, you know, people of different backgrounds, interests, ages. You know, there's someone that can just get along with everybody. Okay, then we've got the Queen of Swords, Air Energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Ace of Coins, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then Cosmic Heart, Devotion, Potency. Make your life a moving prayer. Okay, yeah, so your person, I do feel like they may have a new job, or they may have just started a new business. Again, that was the first thing that came through there. So yeah, I just feel like they've either started a brand new business, or the business has been going a while, but maybe they're starting to see the fruits of their labor now. They're starting to have that monetary gain now coming through. So yeah, I do feel like there's someone that does like to strike while the iron is hot, and you know, they see an opportunity, they want to go for it. They don't want to hold back, because they know that, you know, maybe they work in a very competitive field or something, but they feel like they need to, you know, grab their opportunities by the hand, okay? Because maybe in their past they lost some opportunities by not, you know, striking while the iron was hot, you know, when the opportunity was fresh there. And so maybe that's something that they feared. So they just think, you know what, and the same with relationships. I don't want to hold anything back anymore. I don't want to, you know, not express myself or do what feels good to me. I'm just going to go for it, okay? Yeah, so they definitely have a lot of willpower as well. I feel like they can really, if they set their mind to something, they'll do it. So definitely some discipline there. And then Queen of Swords here, I do feel like they need that communication as well. So yeah, they need a lot of stimulating communication. Their mind needs a lot of stimulating thoughts and ideas. So that's why I feel like they need to socialize a lot of the time and bounce ideas off of with one another, but also maybe with a variety of people. So you may need to feel like you need to give this person a bit of freedom. But if you do that, this person is always going to stick by your side, especially if things are pretty light and fun. And of course, that's not realistic forever, that things are not always going to be light and fun. And, you know, sometimes life is serious. Sometimes, you know, shit has to get done, right? But I feel almost like the drudges, you know, of life and the monotonies, like there's something about your connection when you come together, you're able to forget everything. And I feel like that's something that actually is going to last. You know, it's like you come to one another, you're each other's safe space. You're the place where, like I said, you can just let loose and have fun and not think about the worries of the world. But also when you are going through really hard times, you're able to lift one another, you know, when you're feeling low. And I almost see you kind of synchronizing in reverse here when things are really going well for them or not so good for you. It almost works in perfect balance, because they're there then, they're in a good place, so they can help lift you. When you're in a good place and they're not in a good place, you can help lift them. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of equanimity that flows so effortlessly within your connection. And I see the fusing of this hot and cold and coming into this place of real warmth and love here. We've got the sword and the rose, and look, another sword there as well. So definitely something about swords, which in the tarot is in connection to the thoughts and words and communication, as I was just explaining. But I'm also feeling there could have been this slight hostility or slight keeping guard up, okay? So this could be your energy, keeping your guard up from meeting somebody or opening your heart. But again, it could have been their energy, but I feel like they let their guard down for the right person, and when they meet you, they will completely just be able to open up. And oh my God, look at that. Open up to abundance, abundant energy. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest easily what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Yes, so I feel like either you've been working hard on manifestation, but your person has as well, especially with all of that Pisces energy. If either of you resonate with Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North or South Node, you may have that natural psychic gift and ability, or the ability to create a vision. You know, you are visionaries. You're able to see things maybe others aren't in a creative space. So I do feel maybe even within your dreams, you may have dreamt about this person, or your person may have been dreaming about you, and maybe you met up within your dream in some way. Yeah, I definitely feel something about you telepathically connecting or something like that already, I feel. Yeah. But it is going to be full of abundance when you actually come together. And I see you both being so grateful that you have come together, whether you've been single a long time or you've been in shitty relationships. And now it's like when you come together with this person, it's like you can really leave all of that in the past. And I just see you being on top of the world and just feeling like, yeah, abundance is flowing, and that is exactly how your person's going to be feeling as well, because this is soulmate energy. We're not talking about twin flames or karmic. This is soulmate. This is the person you are going to be with for the long haul, the person that makes you feel good, that adds value to your life, and there's reciprocation. You add value and love to theirs, and you just complement each other like yin yang. Okay, message in a bottle. And I'm saying, yeah, the ocean, the sea. So I don't know whether you will actually meet by the sea or whether you're both connected to the ocean. Now, I would love it, imagine, though, if this, I mean, very rare, but it's not unheard of. If I've heard of someone putting like their number, phone number and their name in a bottle and, you know, throwing it into the ocean and then seeing who gets it. I don't know if I had a love story about that, but either way, you just never know. I'm not encouraging anyone to do that, to go and just hand their number out in a bottle. But yeah, I would love that if that actually did happen. Okay, oh, right, we got some jumping out. So these are just some random, there's random messages, some careers, all sorts, okay? And these might be careers, but they might just be interests as well. Social media influencer, and get ready. So yeah, your person may be a social media influencer. You may also be as well. Maybe you could meet through an influencer, through a competition or something, okay? We've got hairdressing. We've got you are healing. Okay, I'll just take the top one because that's too many. We've got surgeon. Okay. Stay present. Consultant, mechanic. I swear, mechanic likes to come out a lot today for some reason. I don't know if everybody just wants a mechanic, someone that can fix their car. It's always a good quality. Vet, animal care. Builder. The 5th house, and then we have architect. Yes, so architect, builder, so they could work in those industries there, work on actually the structure of buildings, blueprints, that type of thing. But it might be something that they're very interested at home. They like to renovate their own home. Okay, it might be something you're into as well, and something that you end up doing together. The 5th house, the astrological house, is the 5th house of children, but also fun. It is literally the house of fun. Right, so I just feel your relationship is going to be fun, and I just feel like that's something that you're both very much in need of here, especially if you do have a very intense job like being a surgeon. You know, something where you're working for very long hours, same as being a hairdresser as well. You know, working for long hours on maybe one particular client or patient, where you're having to really put your focus in, you know, onto that one specific person and providing that service here, same as, yeah, being a vet. I definitely feel that you want to be able to help people, you know, or help animals or something. You've got a very close connection to animals, or again, this person could, again, this is you or them. Okay, travel consultants, so they may really enjoy traveling as well. So, and social media influencer, so yeah, your person, they may be, like I said, quite popular on social media, or maybe you are, okay, or like I said, maybe you meet through another social media influencer, you know, maybe you meet in the comments section. You just never know, right? But yeah, it might just be that your person is recognized, you know, maybe they're not someone that isn't just necessarily just an influencer, but there's someone that receives a lot of recognition for the things that they do, okay? So they might be just very well respected in their particular field, okay? I just feel like they're quite at the top, or like I said, if this is their own business, you know, it's like their top dog, right? That's definitely what I'm feeling here. So get ready. I'm sensing that get ready means that they're coming in quite soon. So yeah, I do feel like it's not going to be too long. I'm not going to give timescales today because sometimes it can just cause resistance if we hold on to a timescale too much. So I'm not going to give the timescale, but I do feel specifically with your pile group 5 that it's not going to be too long, okay? But because that's why you need to get ready and also to stay present. So try not to think too much about when or where or how you're going to meet this person, but try to be more in the present moment. And then I feel like serendipitously you'll then come into connection. Yeah, especially like I said with the message in a bottle thing, like I said, and that would be a very serendipitous meeting, wouldn't it? So yeah, it feels like, yeah, this person is going to come completely out of the blue. You're not going to expect this to build in any way. You're not expecting to meet this person in the way that you do. It really is going to come out from left field, I sense. It may be that you go and you're getting your hair done, okay? And you fall in love with your hairdresser or your barber, okay? Or you fall in love with your client, okay? Could be. There's so many different ways of meeting, but I just feel like because your relationship is going to be so fun and full of joy, I feel like that's almost how the place in which you'll meet, where you're going to be in a very good place, having fun and full of joy. So when you're feeling in that really positive vibration and you're just kind of bouncing off the walls, I feel like that's a sign to let you know that your soulmate is just around the corner. Okay, so get into that fun energy as much as you can. Get ready because this person is coming in, and I feel they're coming in soon. And it may mean that you just need to heal a little bit more first. We've got you are healing. So, I do feel like that's more of a message to you. But of course, it could be to them. But I sense that you've gone through a lot. But you are at this place where you're still healing, but I feel like you've come a long way. You are healing. And yeah, I almost feel like that's the message, like to each other. Like you are healing to one another. You help to heal each other, even though healing does have to come from within. And I feel like it has, and you're both at a place where you are healed. But when you're together, it's even better. And any old wounds that you've not been able to address, maybe they triggered some things within you. But definitely, I feel like all of this fun energy is actually going to be very healing. Because as I said, if you do work in a very serious job, or if you're working long hours, or you've got a lot of responsibilities or something, or a lot of children, or you've got so many other things to take care of, so you want your partner to just be like the light of your life, the person that does light up the room and just makes you laugh and makes you smile. Okay, so I do hope that this resonates for you, group 5, and please let me know down in the comments below if it does, and please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading today. Have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.